Hi everybody, it's Shriek. I'm coming to you guys with a late video. I just got in the house. I went out for drinks with a coworker. Well, she's my friend. She's not just my coworker. But we went out for drinks and now I'm home. I'm not drunk or anything, in case you guys are wondering. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick review, or try to make it quick anyway, on this hair that I received. Or I can't say received. Received out on the YouTube community means that this hair was given to you 9 times out of 10 for free for some type of review. This is an unbiased review because I paid for this hair with my own money. So I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible because I don't, lengthy videos can be annoying. And I also would like to get in my bed because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so the first thing is you guys are probably wondering why there's only one person. It's here, just me. No Elena. I regrettably have to inform you guys that Elena and I will no longer be making videos together. It will just be me. I will probably be making another channel just because I feel like it's slightly wrong to continue to make videos from this particular channel that we started together if both of us are not going to be, in the videos together. There's no love lost from my end. It's just that more than anything, it was a scheduling conflict. Even though we both live in the same borough, we don't live in the same neighborhood. And we also both work and go to school full time. So, excuse me, I just had to fix myself. So, yeah, basically it was just a scheduling thing. Can't really get that together. And I have decided that I'm just going to do videos by my lonesome. So anyhow, back to this DY hair. DYHair777.com is the website. This is 4 bundles of Burmese loose wavy. Now you guys are probably wondering why it doesn't look like loose wavy. I straightened it. I straightened this hair. I ordered this hair about a month ago, so this is not an initial review. I didn't do an unboxing. There are tons of videos on YouTube with unboxings of not this particular hair, but DY hair itself to show you what it looks like. I do have the bag over here, but I'm not going to pull out the bag and do all that because, as I stated, I want to make this relatively quick. So, excuse me. I ordered this hair about February 13th. I received it on maybe the 18th. It came DHL, so it took about 5 days to get to me. I had to order it promptly because their Lunar New Year, or Chinese New Year as some people call it, was coming up. And if you've ever ordered anything from China and it's been around Chinese New Year, honey, they will tell you, like, anything that you try to buy after the point of their Chinese New Year beginning, you're not gonna get it for almost maybe 2 to 3 weeks after your order date. So I had to promptly order this hair because I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to miss the opportunity to do my hair to Chinese New Year. And I almost did. So here it is, March 14th. It's about a month later, and this hair is still like gold. It's like butter. My hands move through it easily. The shangling shangling. It's late. Sorry. And I said I wasn't drunk. I'm not drunk, you guys. It's just late. The tangling and shedding is very, 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 very minimal on this hair. Like, I barely get any shedding. The only time this hair sheds is when I'm in the shower and I'm co-washing it. Since I've had the hair, I've done 4 co-washes. It's been a month, so that equals out to be about a co-wash a week. I don't have time to do it any time before then because I do live in New York and our weather has been terrible. Like, we have been getting 30s, 20s below and snow for I don't know how many weeks. Mind you, by now we should have at least been getting high 50s. We are starting to move a little, but it's been cold. With that being said, I cannot co-wash this hair any more than I do. Not, at least not for right now anyway. It's entirely too cold to be strutting around the city with a wet head. So I would prefer not to do it. Hence why I don't wash this hair as much as, you know, somebody else may wash their virgin hair or co-wash it anyway. I straighten this hair maybe about 3 times a week. So out of 7 days, I will straighten his hair 3 times. I use a flat iron that gets very, very, very hot. It is a wet to dry flat iron, so it gets very, very hot. And I use it on the highest setting, which I don't really have to do because I could get this hair straight without me doing that. And I probably should because it is actually starting to split the ends of the hair. It's starting to split the ends and it's starting to give me, if any of you have natural hair close to this texture, because this hair is kind of like relaxed African American hair. If anybody has a texture similar to this, you know that if you put a lot of heat to it, my hair does the same thing. It gets like white bulbs at the tip. Like at the very, very tip, it'll get white bulbs from the heat damage, which turn into split ends. This hair is starting to do that. Now, I won't say that that's a negative. I would just say if you're going to order this hair, do not put as much heat on it as I am doing. But me personally, I'm like a one and done type of girl. So, or maybe twice and done. One and done. I don't have it like that. But twice and done, and I'm moving on to the next thing. I don't continuously reuse hair over and over and over. I get 2 good sewings, maybe 3 if the hair is excellent. Rarely ever have I gotten 3 installs out of 1 order of hair. This hair cost me about $291. I have a bundle of 24, a bundle of 22, 20, 18 inches, and a 10-inch. That's what these wispy what have yous right here are. A 10-inch frontal, not a closure, a frontal. If you guys want to know more about the frontal, just leave your comments below or DM me or something on Instagram and I'll let you guys know more information about that. I do love the frontal, but I would not recommend it to everyone. If you want to know why, leave comments. I'll make another video. I don't want to ramble on. Anyhow, yeah, the breakage is, like I said, minimal. As far as the bundles are concerned. The breakage, I have no shedding and I have no tangling at all from the closure. The closure is not Burmese hair. It was unspecified on the website. It's just a wavy closure that I straightened because the rest of this hair is wavy. So if I ever wet it, I wanted the 2 textures to be able to match if I was ever going to wear it wet, excuse me. But I do get breakage from the frontal, which leads me to believe that this frontal is Indian hair. I've had Indian hair. It's not as thick as Brazilian hair, and this closure is not, I mean, this frontal, excuse me, is not thick at all. And I have, of course, had Brazilian hair, so, you know, I know that it's not Brazilian. I do believe it is like an Indian, a virgin Indian texture. And I like it. It gets a little breakage. As a matter of fact, I trimmed it today. Before I went out, I actually did trim it. Just to try to stop that breakage as much as possible. But once again, I wouldn't attribute that to the company. I would attribute that to probably the excessive amounts of heat that I do put on the frontal by me flat ironing it so many times throughout the week to get such a sleek look. The wefts were well constructed. They looked good when they came. I didn't find any bugs or anything like that sometimes people say, you know, comes in here from like Ali, which is overseas. This hair came from overseas. I did not catch sight of any bugs. When I washed it for the first time, it did not rinse dark, which let me know that nothing, you know, it hadn't been tampered with. Nothing had been done to it. Because sometimes you get virgin hair from these companies that when you go to wash it in the shower, and this has happened to me before, you go to wash it in the shower and it's running black. or you wash it out in the sink and you're seeing black dye run down the drain. How is this hair virgin if I'm washing dye off of it? Virgin means untampered, untouched. Which of course it all has to go through some type of, you know, bath to cleanse it of bugs and germs and things like that. But why is there dye in the hair? Like, you shouldn't be dyeing the hair for me. I think at some point, because this is a 1B, I do believe at some point I will be dyeing this hair jet black. I just love the way jet black hair looks on my skin tone. Personally, I haven't been a 1B type of girl in a long time. But because this hair looks so natural, I don't mind it being 1B. But my hair is not a 1B. My hair, my natural hair, is more like a 2. So that's why I try to stay away from the 1Bs. The 2s, I try to stick to a 1. I like jet black hair. I don't like dusty or, you know, like sandy brown. I just don't like how it looks on my skin tone personally. But I have nothing against it. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it on this hair at all. But at some point, as I said, I probably will dye this hair jet black when I can find the time. As far as holding a curl, if you guys want to see it flexi rotted or you want to see it curl, just let me know and I'll try to have a video up maybe within the next 2 weeks of it curled or with, you know, some flexi rod curls in it. It does hold a curl. As far as how well, I would give it about a 6. I don't know if it's this texture in particular that just doesn't hold well or if it's the quality of the hair. I'm not sure, so I can't, you know, I can't really give an honest opinion on that. I also work long hours, though. I know when I'm going out, if I flexi rod or I put curls into it, the curls will last, you know, from me getting to where I need to go, drinking, socializing, that whole bit, and then me making it home, which could be on an average night 4 to 5 hours. But on a work day, 8 hours of work and 2 hours of travel each way, not each way, like, you know, everything included, all inclusive, it's 2 hours, like getting there and coming home. And then my work day is 8 hours. Curls in this hair, they don't make it. They see it out the house, but they don't make it back. The hair is not completely straight. It kind of gets like a wispy blowout type of look. Me personally, I don't like it. I feel like that look is better, you know, like second or third day curls. That look is better on shorter lengths. On 24-inch bundles, I don't prefer it. It just looks very unkept and undone, and it looks like 2-day-old hair to me. So I don't like it, which is why I wear this hair straight the majority of the time. So yeah, I think you guys should check this company out. If you want super affordable, I won't say just affordable, it's very affordable virgin hair. Like I said, I do like it. There's only one thing that I can say. I have one complaint. When I got the 24, I was running my hands through the bottom. You know, when you get the bundle, you hold it and you run your fingers through. I'm running my fingers through and I'm getting to the bottom and I'm getting tangling. At this point, it doesn't happen anymore, as you can see. But when it first came and it was in its wavy state, this was before I washed it or did anything of that nature, it was tangling. So I'm like, let me email. I believe her name was Rose. She sent me a first email. The first email she ever sent me was when I ordered the hair. She let me know, you know, like, thank you for placing your order. Here's your tracking number, blah, 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 which was nice of her. So I go to email her because she was so courteous. I'm like, let me let her know that I think this 24-inch bundle might give me a little bit of trouble because it's beginning to tangle already and I haven't installed it. I haven't even co-washed it yet. Her response was simply, put some conditioner in it. No period, no punctuation, no ... No scroll down to see what, no, put conditioner in it. That, to me, I didn't appreciate that, because I feel like if I'm spending my money with you, a part of the buying process is customer service. As customers spending our money, we all want to feel like our dollar is appreciated. We don't want to spend money with people where we feel like our money is not appreciated. We will go somewhere else where it will be. So it's like, put conditioner in it? That was all she said. But luckily, not that they would lose money behind little old me, or that they would hurt for money behind little old me. I'm just one person and I don't buy that much weave. But yeah, I didn't like that. But the hair ended up being very good. So, Rose, you lucky this time. So I can't, you know, like, even though that she was kind of short with me and I didn't like that, it did turn out to be okay. So I guess I just wanted to tell you guys that, because I was a little butthurt by it. But I can't say that what she told me was necessarily wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. It did still tangle a little while after that, but it was very minimal. And now it does not tangle at all. So I don't know what that was about. One guess would be that I do believe that this is virgin hair for sure. I've had my fair share of virgin hair and I feel like this is virgin. But my guess would be that because longer lengths are harder to come by, which is why sometimes when you get like a bundle of 24 or a bundle of 26, it's like a EKG scan. Like, the length will vary and it'll be very thin towards the bottom, because I think that length is not as easy to find as an 18 or a 16 or, you know, and above. So I don't think that the hair on my bundles for my 24 was all from the same donor. That's my guess. Like, I don't think all the cuticles were running in the same direction, which is why it was giving me friction. Just my guess. I'm no, like, weave scientist or anything, but I know when it's from more than one donor, the cuticles do not run in the same direction, and it can give you the tangling and the shedding that people do experience with virgin hair. But for only one bundle to have did it, I guess I should be grateful, because it could have been worse. Much worse. So yeah, if there's anything I left out, or you guys want to see me curl this hair on camera or something like that, let me know. One little tidbit. I do try to wand this hair every now and again. I have no idea if it's just my wand. It doesn't do the wand curl thing very well at all. I don't know if it's the wand or if it's this texture. It doesn't come out very good. And when I wand curl hair, I like to do it to where it's like real 70s. You know, like, I can fluff it out. I can make it bigger. And I would love to do that, especially since I have a middle part this time around. And I never do middle parts because I have a 5 head. It just didn't work out that way. I don't know, you guys. But yeah, if there's anything else that you want to see me do, just let me know. Leave it in the comments if you guys have any questions or there's something that I did not touch on, maybe. Leave it in the comment section or email me. Not email me, DM me on Instagram or something like that. And I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I pray I didn't ramble too much. And I didn't take up too much of your time. But yeah, thanks. Bye.